Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt from MattCo, and here we go with the Beginner's Guide, continuing our story. So this particular portion of the game was made August 2009, so let's listen to what he has to say.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Okay. Oh, there's a person. Clean. I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Okay. Oh.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work,
do this one.
and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Finish up here. Please clear the table. Okay. Okay, cool. Run into the bedroom, make the bed. Okay, where... But the bedroom was... Oh. There we go. A little details nicer. Okay. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? We'll do that, yeah. Oh. I know those feels, bro. Well, I don't know those feels, but... Sure. Okay. Sure. Make it especially cheesy. No. No. Okay, but you gotta share the thing with me. Why does it look bloody? Oh, it's just reflecting the wood. Okay. Where's the bat? Oh, here it is. Yay! Why am I doing all your work for you if this is so calming for you?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Darling. Okay. I'm not a darling, though. Not to you. I don't know you.
I know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, one's house is a lot like their soul. There's a bit of truth in it. Yes. Absolutely there's a bit of truth in it. Oh, screw off. Okay. Books. And that'll... Books. It keeps changing.
I'm glad he found some peace.
Question. Answer.
But
do I enjoy this?
It can't last.
Whoa.
The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Okay. What do you mean by stay alive? That was weird. He didn't just, like, disappear. He took off. He was like, boom. Oh.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move.
Yeah.
I really thought that was the point of it.
September 2009. Moving forward.
This one gets a bit goofy.
Why did I come here today? I don't know. Was it to improve my life? No. Maybe. I don't know. I'm the only person here. Okay, yeah, your head is spinning just like the other. Oh, whoa. I don't want to be perfect. What do you think about that? Well, my grandfather, he was kind of a cool guy. Served in the Air Force. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's easy. It is so
About halfway
easy.
through the game,
okay.
Perspective shifts.
Oh!
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Yeah. I kind of want to go look at the Demon Gate. I can't look at... Okay. Oh, look. That must be me. Okay. Drinking is not hurting my life. I'm not doing that one. You are torturing yourselves. You're not doing it right. Seek out the only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? I'm developing a cyst. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Oh, man. Okay. We'll keep going on this path. That is dark. Anyone want to do some ecstasy? Oh my god. Oh man. What if I'm not a good teacher? Holy shit, you guys. Look, something is coming out of the back of the room. That one, yeah. Nothing, no one. It's going to destroy you. Everyone run. Yeah, running.
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume
it's like you're staring into the eyes
and totally fulfilled
dark
in every way,
demon or
and
something. I don't know.
It
It does look like an eye, though.
That make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Insight, maybe? January 2010. 6 years ago. Almost.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Okay. Well, stage is this way. Hey, it looks kind of like Duke Nukem. I like that game. I don't care if nobody else did. We're just going to get on stage. Sing the opera. God. In this scene, you will be playing as me. Okay, we are gathering of professionals. Start by leaning out against what wall? This wall? Oh, that wall. Sounds good. Leaning. Good. Stay right there. Okay. Woman across the room. Whoa. It is your dream to photograph animals professionally. It is this one chance to learn something from her to gain... Okay, say something to her. Hi, Wise. Hello, how are you? Hello, that's it? That's not a conversation. What? You human being, you know what? Fine. Here are my hopes and dreams. What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. You're not giving me very good dialogue options. Give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will... Now talk to her again, okay? What are some sacrifices you've had to make? What? You know what? Oh. Okay. Is that why you're so bitter? Because... Okay. What? Well, there's the lamppost. That means it's the end of the game, right?
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success. The answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looks to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him.
I feel like I'm getting smaller, too.
Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person. To bring
I feel smaller. I feel like a little itty bitty ant.
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Mobius Strip. To play the game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Okay. What is going on? Okay. Why did I go blind? Okay, well, fine. Okay, fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Hello? I guess I'll just hit the prompts. I have no idea where I'm at. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Oh, okay.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Okay. What's going on? Okay. Ooh, whisper. Someone talk to me. Come on. Oh! Okay. What's going on? Oh, we're going toward that. Shit. Oh, in here? Be honest. I can't keep making these. Okay. Well,
like I said, I was getting concerned.
I'm
First
out of
off,
ideas.
He's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Okay. Hello? Is it me, your... Oh, this is so calm and soothing, and... Where did this island come from? Oh, look at that. Is that a person? What's wrong? You look lost. I'm not so much lost as I am, when I try to create, I feel empty. Oh no. What's happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going. I think I know where it is. It isn't far. Okay. I need to see it. I need to know why it stopped. Oh man. This game is deep. I don't care. And I know it's a
game featured
series
Coda
of
talking
games.
explicitly about his creative frustrations. This one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
And here it is.
From my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Okay. And then press the switch here.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Okay. Seems as easy. Why did the wall just crumble? And why is there... Okay. Why is there, like, a witch or something nearby? I don't like this. You're completely... Oh, okay.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me. I don't know.
What?
This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop. But it didn't stop. After...
Okay, we're gonna stop it right there, though. Even though he said it doesn't stop. Wow. Just, wow, the feels. Oh my God. Because, like, every time you go to create something, I don't think people understand this. Every time you go to create something, it kind of, like, it's hard to put into words, but I guess the best way that I can say is that when you create something, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, a game, a program, you know, if you knit, if you do arts and crafts, no matter what you do, no matter what you create, after a while, and I've hit this several times, after a while it stops, and you don't know why. You know, I've done a lot of things. I used to do some basic coding for an MMO framework. I'm sure that a lot of people know that. Maybe not you guys in particular, but you know, I used to do stuff for a website. I made my own little messaging system, and I remember how awesome it felt. I remember how great it felt. And after a while, it just became a grind. And after a while, you know, the ideas stop, and you start listening to the criticism. And even though he never really got any criticism from the outside, his criticism came from within. Coda's criticism came from within. So it was like, I can relate to this guy because a lot of my criticism comes from within. There are ideas out there that I want to do, but I feel... it feels like it's too difficult, or I'm not good enough, and YouTube is a big example. And I mean, but you have to push forward, and I have to push forward, and it's insane. It's not insane, but it can make you go insane because it's just so much to think about. And the people don't want to think about it. They just want the quick, the easy. They don't want to work for it. But, you know, if you do, it's so rewarding. And when I do YouTube, when I do post videos, it feels great. You know, when I play with Forever and Nimrax, you know, playing Killing Floor or Borderlands or whatever. You know, I mean, it feels great. But lately it's been like, I don't know. This is a journey for me. It really is, and I hope that it's a journey for you. But unfortunately, I'm out of time for this segment. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys have any ideas on how to make the content better, if you have content that you'd like to see, or if you have feedback or in your own interpretation as to what's going on so far, make sure you put them down in the comment section down below. I'm very interested in reading what you guys have to say, and I hope that you guys have been analyzing this as I have. So, I mean, there's nothing really else to say, but I'm really eager to keep going, and I'm going to keep going. So, until next time, I'm Matt from MattCo, and you guys enjoy. Oh, yes!
I'm back, and I've got some new tricks.
Oh, yes! I just jizzed in my panties.
Here you go.
How do you kill him?
That's better!
You
You learn.